Hello again, my fellow hunters, and welcome back to Bloodborne. Alright, so last episode we made our way a little bit into the Forbidden Woods. Unfortunately, we did not get a chance to fight any bosses yet. However, we will be fighting two bosses immediately back to back. I just hope I'm ready to fight against the Shadows of Yharnam. The Shadows of Yharnam bosses can be a little bit tricky. If nothing else, they're a little bit on the difficult side. Of course, doubt they could be as difficult as these things are. The bad thing is, I'm pretty sure that those Shadow of Yharnam are not immune to fire, but they have like a huge resistance to it, so I doubt the flamethrower is going to be as handy this time around. That's okay, as we should be alright to handle them. Piggy didn't want to go down, did he? I wonder what that one is. I can't remember. Although, you're very weak against fire. Alright. Now then is straight ahead to the Shadows of Yharnam. I'm very nervous. I just hope I can fight them well enough. But we will find out for sure. Alright, here goes nothing. I got carried away there. I got so carried away. I was like, alright, let's just slash. Oh boy. Yeah, that's usually the biggest problem with that fight, is the fact that there's three of them. It's kind of like a game fight, if you will. Not in the same sense, but it's pretty much one when you think about it. And the thing is that technically you do fight 3 or 4 of them later on. But yet, at the same time too, they're also kind of like, kind of a nuisance. But then again, unlike with Z3 being a boss, the 4 that we would be fighting, number 1, we would have a few more levels into us. And a few chunks as well to level up our weaponry and stuff. And on the other hand, there's also an obstacle that can also help as well in terms of dealing with them. So it's not completely impossible. Phew, that was close. But they're just a little bit of annoying. That's what they are. Very, 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 very annoying. Now I should be able to walk around this and fight the pig. Bring me Wilbert. Okay, that just got dark real quick. What the hell's wrong with me? Alright. Let's try this again, and this time the bosses will be right ahead of us. Come on. There we go. There. That's how it done. Okay. Ooh, boy. Ooh, my. There we go. Like I said, kind of annoying, but it is what it is. And now we get to deal with some weird looking creatures. Some very weird and uncomforting people. We also gotta watch out for this brain sucker that we'll have to deal with later on. lucky. Oh no! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Please, not this, not this, not this, not like this, not like this. No! No! How dare you! There. Hate you guys. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them with a passion. There we go. Alright. Well, we're fighting them, and we're surviving somehow. Don't know how we are, but we are. Guess I could take that. Now this one... This one's gonna be, well, what's the word I'm looking for? A bitch. Because there's someone up there, as you can clearly see. Oh no, no you don't. There. Whew. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think you and I are the same class. Alright. Time to make our way through here and finish off exploring this area. And then we'll meet up with the doll. Level up a little bit. Lunar Key. We've gotten quite a bit, didn't we? But now that we cleared the way, shouldn't have any problems now. Well, we shouldn't have any problems. And if we do, not to threat over, we can just... Oh, hello. Alright. Alright. Let's level up our stats a bit. Might be able to upgrade our HP and endurance quite a ways.
Well, what is it? Very well, let me. Farewell, good. May you find your...
Let's see. Let's see. Don't actually plan on wearing the student clothes.
Welcome, what is it? Very well, let... Very well, let me... Farewell.
Sometimes it gets weird. What it does. Okay, well, so far so good. I'm pretty sure... Okay. Thought I had some Molotovs, but I don't. That's fine, though. There we go. Now then. Back we go. To fight against Rom. Sad thing is, I'm pretty sure it's resistance against fire, so that's not going to help. But that's okay. Maybe the spiders are weak against fire. Who knows? We shall see soon enough. It's time for you to die. There. That's going to help boost discoveries. Especially if we're needing blood vials or anything like that. But, let's get ready. Oh no! No, 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 no. No! 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 Oh, come on. I hate those things. ROM itself has not done anything to me. Those stupid spiders, though, have. Now would be a good time to test and see if that flamethrower is going to be effective against those things. I'm on the right track, though. Because ROM, you saw how quickly it was going down. I'm on the right track. It's just those spiders are a pain in the butt. What they are, they're a pain in my butt. Oh yeah, I gotta watch out for that. I forgot. Not locking on is actually the way to go. Who'd have thought it? Oh no! Well, I got the item. Did I beat it? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if I did beat it. Oh gosh. We'll know once we get there. If the fog gate's still there, then we still gotta fight it. If it ain't there, then, yippee for me. Now then. There it is. Nice. Okay. There's usually a lantern, but we don't really need to turn it on. We just need to sequence this. I remember whenever I first played this game 10 years ago for the Let's Play, whenever it loaded back up, what we saw was something that scared the living shit out of me. Whatever the heck this was, I was like, what am I looking at? For the time being, though, I do want to go ahead and get a couple of okay, very effective. Nice to know. But there is a couple of things that I want to get before we move on to something else. As there should be a blood chunk here somewhere, I thought. Yes, right here. There's one. Not quite what I thought, but eh. There we go. Oh, you almost had me there. Okay, so there's not one over here. Okay. We've explored this as best as we could without actually venturing in. Did I turn this? I did. Okay. Now just need to head over to the tentacle looking thing. All right.
Oh, Amygdala. Oh, Amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
Sounds familiar, right? Well, that would be Patches. For those that are familiar, Patches is an old-time Souls character. The traitorous bastard of them all. And see, in Bloodborne, he serves Amygdala in order to do whatever.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods. Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge. Throw yourself to the wolves.
Yeah. But now that we're here, I think there's a couple of things we can get here. Yeah, open on that end. Can't open this. Oh yeah, you're weak against it. That makes it very nice. Oh yeah, you're weak against it big time. I wasn't for sure if you were weak against fire, but knowing that, oh, that's gonna make my job easy. Red jelly. Let's see. I'll be. There we go. Now then. What's behind this door? Huh. A few odds and ends. Alright. We've explored this thoroughly. Got a bunch of echoes in us. We'll venture in the next area and then we'll hop back into the hunter's dream. Since we finally was able to take out the Shadows of Yharnam on our second try, as well as Rum on the second try, really all that's need to do is I want to do a couple of finish-up things before we continue on anything. Because we have a lot that can be opened up. We have the one Reborn that we could walk to. We have Ogmandala that we can go to. And then, of course, we have...
Welcome. What is it you... Very well.
If we get far enough into... the,
Farewell, good hunter.
I'm trying to think here. Pardon me. Since we have, I honestly cannot think for the life of me of what I was gonna say. Bolt damage, arcane damage, physical damage. Guess there's really nothing that I want to change here. I mean, I know I've got this, but this one really doesn't do anything unless you're doing co-op. So by that point, there's not much to do. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so I can't really do anything. But now we can start to buy twin shards, finally. Outside of that, nothing major. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. On the way to One Reborn, we can get the key, which will be on our way to the Healing Church, where the Celestial Emissary and Etbrietta will be at. And then, of course, we have the DLC, and we got Chalice Dungeons. But before I do any of that, I do want to go ahead. Let's see, what would be the way to go? Ah, yes, now I remember. I remember now. I remember. We can head to the Forbidden Woods. Yes, Forbidden Woods. Because there's a way that we can go that leads underneath the sick clinic, which is sort of the back way. So we'll get that took care of. Because we should be able to... We won't be able to tell right off the back, but we will in a little bit. There we go. Dogs are out. Alright, now we can go this way. Now I remember, the water is poison. Well, they have huge fire resistance. Oh gosh, I forget about these worms. Oh, you kidding me, right? No, you're kidding me. I'm not dead. You're dead. Yeah, that's what it is. You only think I'm dead. Gosh, this area. You think I learned, but nope, I have not learned my lesson. I have only begun to fight. Alright. Thankfully, it's slow poison rather than fast. Definitely not this way. Alright. Get out of this mess. As I so painfully have learned, don't mess with that. Never mess with that. Alright. Finally made it here. We can open this door, which means if we die, we don't have to worry about going through the long way. You were a lot easier than your cousin. Your cousin was really a pain in the ass. But your other cousins are going to be even more so, I bet. Alright. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about anybody that's going to hunt us down. Or anything of that nature. Now, ordinarily, if we came here earlier, we would have had to fight against a person named Aveska, or Aviska, or whatever. This lady. But now, we don't have to worry about...
God, I'm nauseous. Have you felt this? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm no beast. Oh, God, it feels awful. But it proves that I'm chosen. Don't you see how they writhe inside my head? It's rather rapturous.
Allow me to free you of that pain. Two of them down. Only two more to go. Technically, you only need three of them, but it's always fun just to get all four of them. Just insult to injury. And we have our very own Canehurst summons. Which means now we can go to Canehurst Castle. Which is interesting because we actually need to go to Canehurst for a couple of things. Yes. A couple of things that I've been wanting to get. Why, you ask? Just for fun. Just for good old fun.
Welcome, what is it? Very well, Very well, let me stand close.
Alright. Let's see... Right here is where we need to go. go ahead and get things set up at Canehurst Castle. That way we can just warp to it whenever we're ready. Because fighting Master Logarius is not ideal for me. There now. How about you come up here? There. Alright. Now then, our carriage should be on the way. Next up, Canehurst Castle. Watch your step. It's hard to say, but I think this is my favorite area in Bloodborne. Because it's very Castlevania-ish. Like, the entire atmosphere looks very, very Castlevania. And I even thought to myself, as like, imagine if From Software did a Castlevania game. Because they could do it. Oh, they could. They very much could. You think about it. Frickin' Konami and Konami and From Software would be like, hey, let's work together to make a game. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And just get this frickin' badass area. Alright. Now then, it would probably be a wise ideal to just run past these enemies, because some of these things are a little bit on the annoying side. Should have come to think of it, now would be a good time to find out if they're weak against fire. As I found out, they're not! Oh, yeah, yeah. Caught me in a corner. That's it. You're dead. If you got my echoes, you're dead. I am not leaving those behind. I thought about going inside the castle. Probably not going to. I just want to get my echoes and get out. Oh, I was stupid. Oh, I was stupid. There they are. Okay. Before I wasted enough time, I'm just gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. We'll just cash in all of our freaking blood clogs. Because I'm sure we have quite a number of it. And indeed we do.
Welcome. What? Very well. Very well. Let me stand close.
There we go. Okay. Alright then, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, but in the next episode, we're not going to beat the boss of Cainhurst Castle, but we will be progressing through the castle just to attain a couple of items here and there. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.